Clay County judge ruled an 84-year-old white homeowner will stand trial for shooting a black teenager who mistakenly went to the wrong house to pick up his siblings back in April. Today was the preliminary hearing for Andrew Lester. He's charged with first-degree assault and armed criminal action for shooting Ralph Yarl in the head and arm after that teenager rang the doorbell. Lester claimed he thought Yarl was there to rob him. KSHB 41 News reporter Alyssa Jackson was in the courtroom to hear the testimony today and the judge's ruling. So Alyssa, fill us in. What did you learn?
Well, Caitlin, we went through 12 witnesses today, but the last one that everyone was waiting to hear from was Ralph Yarl. He got up there and he told us that he is doing better than he was doing 4 months ago. We know that, especially after talking to his family about him starting school this month and about his aspirations to head to college and pursue engineering. But one thing that we pulled from his testimony today that we haven't really heard before is that on the night that he says that he went to Andrew Lester's home by mistake trying to pick up his siblings, he had no phone. He had no GPS, only an address given to him by his mom, so he mixed up the street names, even though he doesn't live that far away. Now, during his testimony, he had to recount all of the events that night. We know that his mom said that she gave him the address to pick up his siblings, but we also know that very few, if any, words were exchanged that night between Ralph and Andrew Lester. Ralph claims either before or after Lester pulled the trigger, he said, quote, "Don't come here ever again." This is the moment Ralph's family told us he has been preparing for, getting up on the stand, and his aunt told us afterwards how she thinks he did.
He did amazing. He did so good. He did a lot better than I would have done, because I was sitting back there throwing punches in the air, and he was there so well composed, answering those questions like he should have, and he spoke his truth.
Ralph did take an intense questioning from the defense today. While he was up there, the defense was trying to point out some inconsistencies in the statements that he gave from police about whether he pulled on the storm door, whether he touched the storm door, and also about whether or not Lester shot him while he was up twice or shot him when he was up and when he was down on the ground. So even though Ralph admitted that there were some inconsistencies, he said that's because one of the statements was after he had brain surgery and was under anesthesia. But today, when he was on the stand, he says he was telling the truth. Live at the Clay County Courthouse, Alyssa Jackson, KSHB 41 News.